Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Shaddam. In our last episode, right at the end in fact, our previous character, Shah Azad, has died at the age of 60. He was maimed for a long time and had the Great Pox for years as well, so I'm kind of surprised he even lived as long as 60. But there you go. So now we inherited as Shah Nesser, which is okay. I mean, he has decent diplomacy, which is a good thing. Apparently has the ambition still to become Grand Vizier, probably because I haven't unpaused the game yet. We do need to take care of the general housekeeping tasks you have to do when you inherit as a new character. So for a focus here, I think we'll choose something that increases our stewardship, because we're going to be over our domain limit. We're still going to be over by 1, even when we give away this county in here, which is something we're going to take care of. I think we'll choose rulership first. And hopefully the extra stewardship should carry us through the few years before we can get married and get a bonus towards stewardship that way. So we'll do that. We'll give away this county as well, right now, I suppose. Since we can do it. No longer occupied in the war. Okay, I think we'll wait to start bribing any of our vassals until they actually start joining factions, so we'll unpause for a while and see what happens. Yes, we do need to pick a new ambition since we can no longer become a Grand Vizier. So we can either try to become a Paragon of Virtue with 500 piety, or become exalted among men with 1,000 prestige. Well, we're probably going to achieve both of those. So I think we'll take prestige since the +1 diplomacy is more valuable than +1 learning. And the 10 opinion with all of our vassals is more valuable than, it looks like, 50 with temple vassals, so we'll do that. And we do have one faction. Our focus has taken us up above, or up to 6 domain limits, so that's that problem taken care of for the moment anyway. This independence faction is starting to become a problem. So Yazd and Esfahan. That's one of our newly taken counties here. Yazd is also part of the same duchy, which we can actually usurp now, so we can get rid of those problems pretty easily. This will also give us a bit of prestige, which will help out too. And let's see, this county is supposed to be part of that duchy, but it's under our other Duke of Burman here, or our satrap, so if we give it to him, we'll get him out from under that satrap, weakening him. So he gets the 3 other vassals that are going with the grant, which means they are no longer my direct vassals and can't be in the faction anymore, which is good news. There they go. Alright, and that's our troops disbanded. So we could delay our war on the Seljuks, and they have a revolt going on. And I don't really want to declare on the revolt because I suspect it's probably not going to last too long. It's already 59% in favor of Seljuk. So we could take the Emirate of Khiva, for example, though one of those counties is in the revolt, so we wouldn't get that. Unless the revolt ended before our war did. Yeah, I think we'll probably just wait until he finishes putting down the revolt. It shouldn't take him too much longer. Alright, that mayor has become happier with me. Actually, we should change our vizier to do something actually useful. Like work on the opinion of a satrap. I think this guy as the most powerful one with a relatively low opinion is probably the one we'll focus on. For now. Okay, so we do still have a relatively powerful independence faction. This guy is not happy, or not unhappy about anything in particular that we can do anything about. He just doesn't like our traits, basically. I think we'll send him a gift, give him honorary titles. Get him up to 31. Which probably won't be enough to get him out of the faction. This guy also is not unhappy about anything in particular. We'll just give him some money and an honorary title too, which might be enough to get him out of it. It was, okay. I don't think we're in any immediate danger there. This satrap has usurped a title from a chief, okay. Still 59% in favor of the Seljuks. And I think he just got another siege there, so 66%. A pretty wench is throwing herself at you. We say that we can't resist her and gain the trait Lustful, or resist and gain the trait Chaste. So that would give us extra learning, but otherwise isn't that good. I think we'll just take Lustful. We didn't even get Lustful. Oh, our betrothed is imprisoned. Hopefully that won't be a problem. We collected a tithe, which is good news. Imprisoned by this guy. Let's hope she's released before we really try to marry her. Since I'm not sure we'd be able to find another genius of a suitable age. %70 in favor. I guess we could just declare the war and assume that he is going to win it during the course of our war. But I kind of worry that we'd distract him and he'd end up not putting down the revolt properly and everything would be a big mess. So I think we should continue to wait. Alright, we just have a couple of chiefs who are unhappy with us now. I think we can afford to hand out a few more gifts and titles here. Should take care of it. Our sister is of legal age. She became Midas touched. And I wish that we had become Midas touched, but we did not. But it's nobody's fault but my own. We actually have our brother here unmarried. So we should probably get him married. He's also ill. And I guess we'll try and find him somebody with a good trait, since there is a possibility that we die before we have an heir of our own. Or a son of our own. 28-year-old strong character. I guess that would be okay. And we'll get some prestige, I think. Since that will help towards our ambition. And also help with vassal opinion. And buildings are completed. We had another county converted also. It's all good news. And this satrap has provided me with proof that a sun guardian is slandering me. Well, I don't think that's really an issue. We'll just keep it to ourselves. Still only 70%. I assume he's just sieging this county. Seems to be having his capital sieged at the same time. Still has 7,500 troops. Okay. I think that was another siege there that just went, so he's, yeah, 77%. I guess he was sieging over here instead. But he did just lose his capital. Well, I suppose we could just not declare on the Seljuks right now and declare some other holy wars instead. Might not be a bad idea. We could declare on this guy. Is that his only county? There's another one over here. Other Hindu characters would be able to join. Are all of these Hindu? He's Jain. He's Hindu. So a couple of nearby Maharajas would be able to come to his defense. She has only 2,500 troops, and this guy has a similar amount, so I don't think we need to be too worried about that. We can... yeah, these are in separate duchies, unfortunately, but we can take this county and then, I guess, declare for this one at the same time. So this guy wouldn't join the other guy's war anyway. Would make our borders a lot neater. And this land owned by Syria. How strong is Syria? 8,000. I think we'll just declare these two holy wars here for these two counties. Apparently we can do conquest as well. Which, since it's only for a single county, might be better. We could even do a de jure claim, which would improve our satrap's opinion. Which would not be worthless. And that would mean that nobody else could join. Or at least nobody that's not already an ally of his. So let's do that. And how about this one? Probably do a de jure claim here as well. So let's do that. We definitely have a lower levy than we did as our previous character. It is not really unexpected. Okay, we'll have everybody meet up over here for now. I think we're gonna not run into any problems doing that. And our levy from over here can just head through as well. Since I don't think they're gonna run into any enemy troops. You discovered a plot where this satrap seeks to fabricate a claim on the Shahdam of Afghanistan. That's my Shahdam, I need that. He is ambitious, which I guess explains it. Well, I guess we'll do what we can. Name him Venerable Elder, at least. This guy could be a slight problem too. So we'll hand out some more money to him. And he can also be a Venerable Elder. Famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. So we can pay 44 gold for 25 prestige and maybe become proud. Which I guess we will do. Prestige does help towards our vassal opinion as well. And it seems that our intended is no longer imprisoned, which is good news. Alright, it seems like these are going away. Well, this guy isn't going away, but he's not going to be a problem all by himself. Alright, Choda Kingdom has been called in. Not going to be too concerned about that for the moment. Another county is converted. And everyone's going to start getting annoyed about their levies being raised, of course. And we can usurp an emirate. And even another county converted. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll usurp this one. It'll give us some prestige. And it'll give us another duke who is happy with us. All of which I think makes it worth the money. And this guy, I guess, will do just fine. Maybe we should give it to the Count of Merv, though. Maybe more appropriate. He's a good character, too. You can be the Satrap of Merv. So he is going to be very happy with me. Let's see, how many troops do Choda Kingdom have? Wow, this kingdom... Baumakara. Is that an ore? Yeah. It's looking pretty big down there. They have only 2,800, so definitely don't need to worry about them too much. Get our first 7,000 and send them in here. And another tithe is, of course, very useful. Alright, and the last of our buildings, started by our illustrious father, have almost completed. There's the castle town. How old is our future wife? Evidently, she's 15. She's going to be of age in February of next year. Okay. So hopefully not too much longer to wait before we can start having some children. My half-brother asked me for a fief of his own to govern. I will diplomatically refuse him. Since, if nothing else, we are pretty diplomatic. A rather heated discussion between myself and the stablemaster caught Barakan's attention. After listening to us both, she settled the matter between me and the stablemaster in a fair way. I got the horse, the stablemaster got the coin. Okay. That's nice, I suppose. Seljuk revolt still continues. Up to 85% in his favor. And these lands are in revolt against their liege as well. And we captured this guy. Somebody else, I think, is in charge of this siege. Oh, they're not, okay. We're in charge. There is just another neutral army in here, though. But we're going to get control of the holding, and that's the important thing. Okay, we get faster levy reinforcements. And there are about 6,000 troops down here, which is a slightly concerning amount. It might actually be problematic that we don't have the piety necessary to raise our holy order. It cost us 280. And these not being holy wars are not going to give us any piety. Actually, I think that doesn't matter. I think holy wars cost you piety now anyway? Maybe I'm misremembering that. I think that was something that changed at some point. I think we have enough troops that it shouldn't be a problem, though. We're already at 71% in this one. And that's another county converted. And our betrothed can marry, which is us. So we'll send the request. And now we are married. So she is only a misguided warrior, unfortunately, so didn't have any great education trait there to help us out even more. But she still has pretty good stats, and obviously is a genius. Alright, the Seljuks are out of their revolt war, so we'll be able to declare a holy war without any complications on them as soon as we're done with these ones. It's going to have to wait for next time though, because we're out of time for now, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.